What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm back in the new shop, and over the last couple days we finally finished up all the tin, got the last of the screws in, all the trim up, and it's looking pretty awesome. So we did end up having to put the cross braces back in there, but ended up just painting them black. Actually my mother and my grandma scraped them all down and scraped all the foam off them, and then they painted them black for me, so they look pretty awesome. Just in the center is all, and then on each end wall there, so they look pretty nice. And then for the roof cap, it's actually flat on the, I don't know if you can see in the video here, but on the top of the roof there it's flat, so it was actually a separate piece of tin, and then we just put a roof, or like a cap on there, and then put a screw in every one. So there was like a bazillion screws that had to go in there, and also a ton of screws in each one. So finally that's all done, and then pretty much just have the loft left, which I'll show you here. I just need to put a railing up and do a little bit of mudding and taping and put some doors in here. So I'm just gonna put the air compressor in here, and then also just you know, some shelving for some oil and, you know, odds and ends stuff. You can put all your brooms and everything in here, and then it'll just be the bathroom on the other side of this wall here. So once the plumber comes and the electrician does all the wiring, we can pretty much put all the drywall up, and this will be pretty much wrapped up. So not too much left on the loft here. That'll be pretty much good for now. I'll just slowly get this done, and yeah, just the railing I guess up top. And then I also want to mount got a TV I'm gonna mount on this the beam here, and kind of so I can pivot around and watch it on the shop. And then I can also hook up my security system to the TV, so you can kind of see it. You know, I got a camera up on the gate there and around the yard, so you can see if people are coming in the yard and stuff. And then yeah, so pretty much all this tin and everything's all wrapped up, and I can finally start working on some projects. So just got a pretty good load of parts here yesterday, so I'm gonna start working on this one 2022 Silverado, the long box here. So I'm gonna pull this ahead, get the interior kind of put back together. I actually have a new dash panel here, so I'm gonna just replace the dash panel because it's all scratched up, and then throw around some sound deadener in here, and also I can put up the roof airbags and the headliner, which I actually got some fabric to change this headliner to black actually, so probably change that up here. And there's just a few things to do in here, and I can get this thing running and driving again, and then I'll get it kind of prepped for paint here pretty soon. So finally can start working on some projects, and I want to get these things wrapped up, and then I'll probably be at the farm in the next couple days here, and finish up the cab on this Denali here and get this one back together too, because I mean pretty much everything else is wrapped up on this too, on the frame. Just need to put the cab back on, which just needs a little bit of paint here. So anyways, we'll unbox some parts here and start working on that truck. Sound deadener in here, and the carpet laid back down, the airbags installed here, and pulled off that other dash here. And I'm just gonna replace it with this fresh new dash, because this one was kind of just scratched up because actually the front windshield was broken. So it's not bad, but it's all scratched up. So it's actually like, I think it was 300 bucks Canadian for a whole new dash, so it looks so much nicer. So I'll just use that one. And then got a few other parts here to put in, and I can make this thing run. So I went to go grab a couple new batteries, and all the doors and the hood and everything showed up for this thing at the dealership. So I'm gonna run to the dealer right now, go pick up all them parts, so in the morning I can kind of get working on this a little bit more. And also I have some paint to pick up for this thing too. So just got a few dents I want to pull out of here, just kind of where they kind of wrinkled it here a little bit, just a small ding on that side. The roof's good, and just I think there's a couple little dings on the rockers, but pretty minor. I need to put a little bit of seam sealer over the front here, throw that new dash back in there. And yeah, I went and grabbed the seats too. So I haven't ordered any leather yet, but I was thinking of ordering some brown Catskins leather covers, since I have them apart anyways. And these ones are really easy to do because this one has no cubbies or anything. I think, where's the cubby out here? I got the box. Yeah, so these ones have no cubbies. So it's just one big piece. You just change them. Super easy to do. And away you go. So and I think I'm probably gonna put leather, probably do like a brown or like a mahogany, I think they call it, brown. And it'll look really nice. And then do the headliner black in it here. So I'm gonna grab I got some new headliner fabric too, because this one has a couple little rips in it, where I was pulling it apart here, where so a couple little rips and cracks, lots of fiberglass at the back of it, and then wrap the new black headliner on it. And I'm not sure what I do exactly with these visors, but probably just spray them black, I think, with some like vinyl paint is kind of what I was thinking. I think that's the only, I'm not sure how else the other guys do it, but I'm pretty sure they just paint them black and then just paint all this little plastic stuff black, and that'll look pretty awesome. So, but anyways, I'm just gonna run into town, grab some more parts, and we'll do a little bit more work on this thing. Alrighty, so I picked up one door here, and the box is pretty mangled, but the door actually looks pretty mint, just one little scratch in it, so it'll be fine, no problems. But yeah, it looked nice once I get all of the doors on here. And fender, this is actually the one that was on there originally, and I just have one new fender on this side, and should go pick up the other 3 doors tomorrow. And that's what all I can fix. I picked up some radiators and stuff too, right? So, but I got all the interior stuff laid out here, and it looks kind of like a mess, but I swear I know what I'm doing. And I just had everything in the box of this. This is the old box for the truck. I have a brand new takeoff for this one, but it's white, so I'm gonna need to paint that too. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty much a wrap for today. And tomorrow I'm gonna head to the farm and go paint some stuff there. Probably work on the Denali actually, and get that cab painted. So these are starting to come together a little bit. It looks a little bit more like a truck. And I just need to do a little bit of seam sealer on this before I can put that dash panel back in there and do a little bit of paint and stuff. So alright, so it's actually the next day here, and I ran to the dealership quick this morning and I picked up a few more parts. So got 2 more of the doors, and I got the hood and a few other little parts here. So just missing the driver's door for this thing, and then I have all the body panels, and I can start getting it prepped for paint there. So yeah, getting a little closer. But anyways, that's gonna be a wrap for this video, and tune in for the next one. We'll start painting this thing up. Peace.